So my under eyes have always been a little bit of a concern for me. I like to sleep on my face. That's the main issue. Like if I could just train myself to not sleep on my face, I feel like I'd be in a better place. But I just like to sleep on my side and just like sleep on my face. It's just the most comfortable. I just have like a lot of skin, so when I smile, like it just like bunches up. And I've gotten 2 peels, TCA peels before. The first one did a little bit more than the second just because it was a higher percentage. I believe the percentage we used the first time was 35. The second time, don't quote me on this, but we either used 15 or 20%. It was right before the wedding, so we just didn't want to chance anything because I mean, the skin under your eyes is very, very, very thin, and you can cause like hyperpigmentation and just like a bunch of stuff. So we just didn't want to chance anything, even though the 35% did work better. But I'm more so looking for the extra skin that I have for tightening. So the last time I went in to get my Botox, which it's been a week, I believe, so I'll update you guys on the Dysport as well. A little bit of movement still there, which that's what we go for. We don't want to be like super, super like, you know. And then my eyebrows, and then we did it right here. And we did it in my dimply chin as well. Last time I was in and I said, hey, what do you think we could do? Trying to really like tighten that up. And she was like, let's try a CO2 laser. Again, like you have to be a good candidate for these types of things. Like Michelle, she is a darker complexion. So the person that she goes to told her that she couldn't do it because it would leave like hyperpigmentation and everything. I'm sure Jen is going to explain way better than I could ever possibly explain. So we'll meet you in there.
Lips look great.
Yeah, I was like, how much did you put in? I was like, these are my best lips ever.
Well, it's been gradual,
Yeah.
now, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think it
Nice and slow.
nice and slow and steady.
Yeah,
Slow and
because
steady.
if you don't do it slow, you can break the border,
Like that.
and then you can have filler migration.
That's the
Exactly.
Yep.
That's the trick with everything, isn't it? Like,
trick. Build it up.
build it up.
Yeah.
The powwow before the CO2. Shot right here.
Hold on, let me just
So you get it.
take these off. Stick them on here.
Take your little winglets off.
I cut these. This is like less. This is like more than or less than a half. I'm like, how do people wear the full lash?
Did they even give you length? I feel like they're the exact same length as yours.
Yeah, just like a little bit on
A little
the
bit?
like just like a little thicker, like on the ends.
That's so cool.
Trade secret.
So this is the strongest resurfacing laser that you would typically get. We are using CO2, carbon dioxide, to make little micro pores or micro tears, so to speak, into the tissue to generate new skin proteins like collagen and elastin. And the other thing that I like about it is the heat. So there's going to be some coagulation, so to speak, happening as we treat. And that's what I'm hoping to get with Blake, is some retraction.
So skin tightness, right?
Bit. I hate to call it tightening. That's a bit presumptuous. Sort of like retraction, just kind of like shrinking, so to speak.
Okay.
Shrinking of the tissue,
Okay.
right? Like there's laxity and then there's shrinkage.
And then what's the aftercare for something like
Just
this?
Aquaphor.
Okay.
All right, keep your eyes closed.
Okay.
How long
I'm
do
just gonna
you
clean the area, and it's very alcohol-y.
usually peel for or start to peel?
Is it a peel?
It's
Is it
gonna
like
take. So what'll happen is, I would say, after about day 2 or 3, it's gonna start to get real crusty,
Okay.
like a scab.
Okay.
What you don't want to do is peel
don't
it
want-
off.
Right,
Which
never.
people have done in the past.
Because it can harm the new skin.
Oh, you'll just scar
underneath.
yourself. Yeah, you'll get a scar. You just want to facilitate that process because the tissue on the top is protecting whatever's underneath. So just Aquaphor, that's it.
Cool.
Just me testing to make sure that all of the points of contact are intact. There are no skips. There aren't any weird irregularities in the laser. Okay, so here we go. You ready?
Okay, am I keeping them closed or open or what?
Ready, 1, 2, 3. You okay?
Mm-hmm. Spicy.
Hopefully we're only doing it 1 pass. Ooh, I know.
Okay, all right.
Big smile. Good. We're done.
Oh.
0 to 10.
I mean, it was a
Be
little.
honest.
I mean, it was a little spicy. I'm not gonna lie. Like the bottom row didn't. I don't even know if you did it in rows because I don't know. But the bottom part didn't really hurt. Like maybe like a 3 out of 10. It was when you got close to that lash line. I was like, oh.
Got it. Oh, because you didn't numb as long.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm not gonna put any Aquaphor on right now.
Okay.
I want you to do it. Do you have Aquaphor?
I do.
Okay. When you get home, maybe in a couple hours,
Okay.
a thin layer.
Okay.
Okay. When you wash, do you have silver?
I don't.
Let's get
I
you
don't know
some.
if I do.
I'm gonna get. I have an instruction sheet. I'm gonna
Okay.
give you. Yeah. Right now they're like so swollen.
Oh my god, they're so cute though.
I know.
I thought they were gonna be like big, but dots are so cute. Ah. Okay.
Just don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
It's all gonna slowly fall off, and whatever's underneath may be very red.
Okay.
The redness can last for a couple weeks.
Okay. We think that
I want to see you back.
I'm gonna have under eye bags from it. Whenever I get anything done around my eyes,
Yeah.
I feel like then I have a bag usually on this eye that like
So,
doesn't.
Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take an antihistamine. You're gonna take some Benadryl
Okay.
tonight, because
Mhm.
the Benadryl is gonna help to promote that lymphatic drainage.
Okay. And then I always like freak out a little bit, and I'm like, oh my god, did I do
You
something
remember,
wrong?
you text
No, I
me
know, I know.
always. I want you.
No,
but
no, I'm
really
like,
want
oh,
you
are
to-
these like, am I just gonna get bags now? And then,
Just
and then
check in with
usually
me,
it goes,
though.
no, it goes away in like a week, and I'm. All right, guys. So, got home a little bit ago. We're having some dinner. Wanted to give you guys an update on the eyes. I think it's been about like 3 hours. I'm about to put the silver gel on. Wait like 5 minutes for it to completely dry down, and then put a thin coat of Aquaphor on. So I'm gonna just do that really. Ooh, my stomach just touched the counter. It was freezing. Okay, so it doesn't hurt at all. I can already tell that I'm a little bit swollen right here, and obviously it's really red, but it doesn't hurt or anything like that. It has not hurt since literally right after I got it done. Oh gosh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that I was. All right, sorry if you guys can't really tell. I can't tell if the lighting is like trash because it looked kind of good on my phone, but on my camera, it doesn't look that good, but doesn't hurt or anything like that. I'm gonna let this dry and then put the Aquaphor on, and then probably in about like 5 hours, right before I go to bed, I'm just gonna wash my face with gentle cleanser, put the silver on, dry that again, and then put the Aquaphor on, and that's all I'm gonna do for the next like 1 to 2 days. Hi guys. I'm zooming it in really close so that you guys can tell. Also, there is like a slight smoothing filter on this camera, so I'm hoping that you guys can like see everything that's actually happening. So it's like 10 or 11 o'clock the next day. So basically like 24 hours after I got the CO2 laser done, and it doesn't hurt or anything. So I put on the silver, I let it dry all the way, and then I'm gonna be putting on some Aquaphor. It doesn't hurt or anything. It's obviously really swollen and red. This one's a little bit more red than the other one. I'm not sure if we like went a little bit harder or anything like that, but I will say it was a little bit difficult sleeping last night because, as I said, I like to like sleep on my face, but obviously like you can't sleep on your face when you're doing this. So I was waking up a little bit throughout the night, just like trying to get comfortable, because sleeping on my back is just like not the most comfy for me. But yeah, so far so good. I actually like, when I was going to sleep last night, I actually liked the puffiness of the under eye because I have like, not shallow, but okay, I have like a little like dip here and here in my under eye. but I don't know, I've never gotten like filler or anything in there. And having this be so puffy, it was like built-in under eye filler, and I was like, oh, like that like kind of looks good. Obviously I looked crazy like this, but you know. All right, so I'm gonna let that sink in, and then I'm gonna put on some sunscreen. I'm not like going outside at all today, like literally not at all. John's gonna be taking Penelope on a walk because even with a hat and sunscreen and everything like that, like I just don't want to chance it. This is also the only time that I'm gonna be like in front of a window, so yeah. Hey guys, I'm gonna give you guys an update. Yesterday, I forgot to take it the correct way, so this is today. I'm honestly kind of shook because it really isn't that bad. Like, I wore sunglasses to get a smoothie today, and you couldn't tell at all. I definitely think that the downtime for a peel is a little bit more. Of course, I will check back in, you know, when this is all healed, and I will see if I retract that statement. But honestly, it really does not look that bad. And I don't even mind like the puffiness because I feel like it's kind of like filled in this like divot that I have in my under eye. But yeah, not too bad. Tonight we're gonna go to Delaney's event, and it's a Y2K theme, so I'm just gonna wear some like big Chanel sunglasses and we're gonna watch Bring It On. Also, I'm gonna start using my normal skincare just around like this area and then on my forehead. Obviously, I'm not gonna use it on my treated area, probably tonight. Hi guys, okay, it is Sunday. This is what they're looking like. They pretty much look like back to normal. Again, I'm not gonna wear makeup today or anything like that because I just don't want to. I feel like I'll probably be able to wear makeup maybe on Monday or Tuesday. And just a reminder, I got it on Thursday. I didn't do my skincare last night, even though I said I was going to, like the rest of my skincare. I just got home and I did the silver and then I did the aquaphor. So I'm just gonna show you guys what I'm gonna be using for the next like probably 2 or 3 days before I go back to like my full skincare routine. So this is just the silver. Okay. And I just did 2 pumps of that and I'm just like lightly pressing. All right, so while that's drying, I'm gonna be using this Tower 28 Daily Rescue Spray. It's really like sensitive and stuff, but because I don't really wanna get it on my eyes, I'm just gonna like spray a few sprays into my hand. And then I'm just gonna like press it on the bottom part of my face and then onto my forehead. Even though this is gentle and it is for like irritated skin, I'm just not focusing anything on this area for at least a few more days. And then I'm gonna do this 3 Ships Calm Lavender Toner. Again, just putting a few sprays in my hands. And just pressing it in. I am really happy with what they look like already. I just have to ask Jen, like, does it get better over time? Because I know that like with Clear and Brilliance and with like microneedling PRP, it like creates collagen over time. And then like within, you know, 2 or 3 months, like it kind of like looks the best. Or is it more so like a peel where you peel it off and it's kind of like what's underneath is as good as it's gonna get. So I do like it, how it looks right now. I'm just worried that like within, you know, a few weeks time, the wrinkles are gonna like come back again, but I will ask her. Okay. Then I would normally use this matcha tea toner from Colleen Rothschild, but it's not as gentle as I want it to be. It is gentle, it's just like, I wanna use like extremely gentle products. So I just did 1 more layer of the calming toner, and I'm gonna go in with the CosRx Snail Musin essence, right? Yeah. I'm almost out of this. This is so good. I'm just gonna do like 1.5 pumps. I usually do 2. And then I'm just gonna press it in. This is similar to a hyaluronic acid, so you want your face to be moist when you put this on, and then you want to put something on over top of it as well to just lock in the moisture. And then I'm just gonna go in with the Zoe Skin Health Firming Serum. This is also really gentle. 2 pumps of that, press it in. Then, all right, then we're gonna use the CeraVe or Aquaphor. Gonna do a nice layer. I'm actually gonna do a little bit more. I like to like rub it into my fingers first so it's not so like hard. I went out to an event last night. I wore sunglasses, but I went out to an event and like nobody could tell. It's really not that bad at all. Like, I feel like this day is like obviously the best day so far, but like it's not tender at all. It didn't hurt at all after I got it done. It was just like in the moment it hurt, like the laser, but as soon as we were done, it didn't hurt afterwards. When I got the Fraxel laser on my chest, that hurt a lot for the neck for like 2 hours after I had gotten it done. But this, like, it didn't hurt at all after, so that's really good. And it took like probably maximum 3 minutes each eye, so it's really not that bad. And you can numb before it. There is a laser, I believe it's the V-beam laser, that you can't numb for, which it gets a little spicy, you know? All right, so I'm just gonna let that sink in, and then I'm just gonna put on my SPF, which is the Beauty of Joseon. That's my favorite one. I had one that I wanted to try out, but I'm not gonna try that out until this is all healed. And I do put the sunscreen on here and on the top of my eyelids because if like I'm very, very sensitive to the sun right now, you do not wanna go outside. I've pretty much been like staying inside when the sun is up. Kind of like the blinds are kind of pulled and everything like that, because if you do like have a lot of sun exposure, you can risk getting hyperpigmentation or just like discoloration of the under eyes, which obviously we do not want. We just, you know, paid good money to get this done. We don't want anything to hinder those results. So that's what I'm gonna do, and yeah, I will check in with you guys tomorrow. I wanted to do not a final check-in, but a check-in because I didn't do a proper one yesterday. It's like 10 o'clock. I have not done my skincare yet today, but I just want to show you guys what we're looking like. I wanted to go into like kind of direct sunlight. This one is looking a tiny bit better than this one. I'm not sure if she like went harder than this one. On this one, I think that she just might have gone a little bit lower, which is why, like, if I cover that, they like pretty much look the same. But yeah, everything's going really well with it. I will say the only thing is like it's a little bit itchy when it gets super dry, but other than that, like there is really no pain after or anything like that. I've been applying my Aquaphor and everything like that still, and it is I believe day 5. Because it's Tuesday and I got it on Thursday. So just want to show you guys. I'm gonna try to get even like closer up. The wrinkles are looking really good. Only concern is that they're going to just like come back in like a week or 2 or 3 or 4, because it's just the way that like when I smile and when I make like facial expressions, it's just how my skin like watch. Like this is what I wanted to get rid of. Unfortunately, I don't think that that's gonna happen. I definitely like what it's doing, and I don't think that doing a CO2 laser is, you know, bad in any way. It would definitely help more than hurt, obviously. I just am like, is there something else I can do to get the results that I wanted? Because, you know, it could really help with the wrinkles, and that's really great, and that it was a part that I wanted it to help with. But the other thing is the skin elasticity, and just like the skin, like it just bunches, like it bunches, and then therefore causes the wrinkles, because that's just like, it's causing an indent, and then the wrinkles just form over time. So I'm wondering, I don't know. I did see something on a skin pinch that this girl Arielle did. So, you know, I don't think that my office offers it though. I'm gonna talk to Jen about it and just see. She's also friends with Arielle, so I can get like the 411 on that and maybe pass that information off to you guys. I will link her TikToks below about it. The place that she gets it done is in Florida. I obviously live in California, so that would be something that I would have to like figure out. But yeah, I might ask Jen the next time I go in and just like see, because I'm sure that she like knows what the procedure is, but maybe she just doesn't do it and offer it. But yeah, I could just see if she thinks that that would help. Also really quick, I am trying out a new essence today. It is the Ginseng Essence Water, Beauty of Joseon. Beauty of Joseon is a Korean skincare brand and I am obsessed with their stuff. I've tried I think 5 products from them and I love every single one of them. Their sunscreen is my absolute favorite. It leaves no white cast. It doesn't pill. Like it is so good and it's inexpensive too. I think that it's around, I usually get 3 at a time, but I think that it's around like $12 to maybe $18 max. So I'm really excited to try this one. I will do maybe like a little review on TikTok. My arm is killing me, so I'm going to go do my skincare. All right, guys, this is day 6 and this is what we're looking like. I might look a little bit shiny right now because I just got done doing all of my skincare. Today is the first day that I'm gonna be putting makeup on as well because I have like, I have something for my job that I have to do and I have to go out and I just wanna cover this up a little bit. I also think that it would be good to see like how makeup wears over it. I did text Jen and she said that it was fine to put makeup on if you're not like peeling and crusty or anything like that, which as you can tell, I'm not. I'm just red. She said that you could stay red for like up to a few weeks. So I'm just gonna keep making sure that I am, you know, staying out of the sun as much as possible and also just like reapplying sunscreen throughout the day just because I don't want any like lingering redness, you know, and like hyperpigmentation and stuff like that. I also got a little bit of a pimple yesterday. I'm also like kind of fully back to my regular skincare routine since this is pretty much healed. Again, it's just like the leftover redness. As you guys can tell, the wrinkles are pretty much gone. I have like a few static ones right here and right here. Oops, I have a little bit of sunscreen left over. I kind of updated you yesterday on my feelings about what I think is gonna happen. So yeah, I think that, you know, it's good. I'm hoping that the skin retracts a little bit more over time. I'm gonna also ask her like how often you can get this done and everything like that. And if I don't get that answer before I finish kind of like filming this, the answer will be like in the description box below. And also I'm gonna check in probably a few more times before I, you know, finish out this video. But if I finish the video and your questions are not answered, please be sure to just leave a comment and I will be sure to answer if it's something that I don't know. I talk to Jen pretty regularly and I can ask her. She's like super knowledgeable and everything like that. Okay guys, so I did my makeup and I wanna show you guys how it's sitting. I do have a little bit of a sty here and my eyebrows are a little bit aggressively dark right now. I did not like brush them out yet and I kind of like sketched this one a little bit, but don't look at that. We're only gonna be looking at the under eyes. I think they look really good. Makeup was easy to go on. I didn't put any powder underneath just because I didn't really feel like I needed to, but yeah, I think that if you wanted to cover up the redness, it is really not that hard at all. Like you can't really see, I'm a blush girly. You guys know, I am a blush girly, so I like to put a lot of blush, but all of this is, leave your booty. But yeah, I just wanted to give an update on what they look like. Okay. See you guys in the next check-in. All right guys, so I desperately need to brush my hair, but I just looked for a hairbrush for like 5 minutes and I didn't want the sun to fully go down before I did my last check-in for the CO2 laser that I got done. Today's Wednesday, so it has been 13 days since I got the CO2 lasers, like almost 2 weeks, and I am like completely healed. And I honestly really like what it did. It took away a lot of the static wrinkles that I had under my eyes. The makeup that I'm putting on is going on way, way, way smoother. And I do feel like even since my last check-in, like pretty much a week ago, my under eyes have retracted a little bit. Like the skin, I don't feel like the skin is as loose. So it did definitely a good job. I highly recommend this if you guys have similar under eyes to mine. I just like sleep on my face. So I'm really trying to, you know, train myself to not do that, because I feel like that's just like what is gonna make my wrinkles come back just really a lot quicker than normal. But yeah, I think that it did a really good job, and it's just like so smooth. I have nothing on my face other than skincare that I put on like hours and hours and hours ago. So just gonna zoom you guys in. This is like no filter or anything like that, obviously, as well. And then when I smile, yeah, there's still like these creases, but you know, I think that that is more of like a surgery, and I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if it bothers me that much. I mean, it definitely bothers me, but I just don't know if I'm gonna like go down that route. But I definitely think that it did a really good job. So I'm happy with the results, and yeah. Obviously, you could still see a little bit of discoloration right here. It's just still healing, but to the naked eye, like if you weren't like staring, I feel like you really wouldn't be able to tell. And especially with makeup, it covered so easily. So guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope that this video helped you in some way, maybe gave you some answers about CO2 laser, or if it's right for you. And if you have any other questions, please leave them down below and I will try to answer them as best as I can. Yeah, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.